$14 billion. That's how much is being pumped into the prosperous Celina area in the form of master plan communities, luxury retail, hospitals, and entertainment districts. And if you're thinking about buying a home here, the wave of development is going to change everything. Home prices, neighborhood rankings, even what a great deal looks like. In this video, I'm going to break it all down for you, starting with the $4.5 billion community that could turn into the next PGA Frisco. Why the new retail, hospitals, and art scene are doing more for home values than most people realize, and how a smart play near the Ride Highway entrance could boost your home values by 15% over the next couple of years. My name is Preston. I'm a top 1% real estate agent here in the Dallas area, and I've helped hundreds of people relocate here through this direct channel, and it's been absolutely amazing. I was born and raised here, and I'm basically here to guide you and make this process as seamless and easy as possible, because DFW, it's just a massive place, and there's a lot to break down, and a lot of good things and a lot of bad things. So let's start with the biggest driver of change, the master plan communities. These aren't just neighborhoods. These are full-scale lifestyle ecosystems designed around where people want to live, work, play, and grow their wealth. Take Legacy Hills, for example. This is a $4.5 billion project bringing over 7,000 homes, a resort-style golf course called 1876, lakes, hotels, a full retail village. It's like creating an entirely new city inside Celina, Texas. Legacy Hills is a premier master plan development situated approximately 3,200 acres in Celina, Texas, conveniently located near Legacy Drive and Celina Parkway. Legacy Hills will be the most sought-after development in North Collin County and will provide the direct access to the new Dallas North Tollway extension currently being built as we speak. In addition, this master plan community is going to feature an array of amenities such as a 27-acre city park, 7 amenity centers, that's right, 7 amenity centers, playscape areas, 3 miles of walking and bike trails, and more. Distinct tracks within Legacy Hills will feature a wide range of single-family home designs on 40 to 65-foot lots from some of the area's top builders. In addition, children in Legacy Hills will attend the acclaimed Celina Independent School District right inside of the community. Then you have Ramble by Hillwood, is a monumental upcoming master plan community set on 1,380 acres just north of downtown Celina, between Preston and Custer Roads. Once complete, it will feature around 4,000 new homes, beginning with the first phase of 700 homes scheduled to be delivered in the spring of 2026. Built by top DFW builders, including American legend Coventry Homes, Drees Custom Homes, Highland, and Perry, some of everybody's, or my favorite. The plan includes immersive 4-mile greenbelt with 200 acres of parks, lakes, open space, plus amenities like sports courts, an event lawn, a beer garden, and a nature-inspired playground woven through natural rolling terrain. Additionally, the developer has set aside 18 acres of multifamily units and 64 acres of retail and commercial use, ensuring lively, walkable, mixed-use environments designed for long-term growth and lifestyle appeal. The keys to communities like this: timing. Early inventory can look like a flood at first, but once golf courses are open or the hotel breaks ground, values start to skyrocket. That's exactly what we saw in the PGA Fields in Frisco. Buyers who got in early, many of them are seeing 25 to 35% resale gains already. So if you've considered buying into one of these, the timing matters more than anything. Builders are offering serious deals right now, especially before the commercial village and lifestyle components are complete. That's where the biggest upside is. Right now, I'm working with multiple buyers from all over the country, and they are looking in these communities because they know appreciation is super important, and they want to have quick access to everything, and they want to be in the new Dallas, because basically these northern locations that we're talking about, you really don't need to be anywhere near Dallas, because these are the new Dallas. Everything there is brand new, and it has everything Dallas has and then some. It just doesn't have all the skyscrapers. But other than that, these developments are perfect for families, and we are getting some insane deals right now, especially on those spec homes that people are, they're already complete. They may not be perfect, but we're saving them quite a bit of money. We're getting them everything they want and then some. We're even getting people out of their leases here locally, and in different parts of the country. And I will say I've met tons of people who have come from all over the world and watched my videos but didn't end up calling me and ended up having some type of nightmare situation or spending a whole lot more for a house than they actually had to. With all this, going into these builders and these communities, so often we know what homes are going for, we know where the incentives at, and we know how far they will drop as far as prices go. So if you're going in there without representation, it's just, it's a losing battle that you don't really know if what they're telling you is actually the truth. So that's why it's so important to call me, or if you don't want to work with me, call somebody else, and just make sure you have somebody in your corner at all times to save you as much time, money, and headaches as possible. Now let's shift to the next big value driver that a lot of buyers totally underestimate: retail and culture. I'm not talking about just having a grocery store 5 minutes away. I mean true lifestyle anchors that shift how an area is perceived and drive serious long-term value. Let's start with Prosper. Gates of Prosper is already a major retail destination, and now they're rolling out into phase 3 and 4, which means even more high-end stores, restaurants, and amenities are on their way. And the new town center project, that brings in a whole new level of upscale shopping, dining, and walkable public spaces. It's not just convenient, it's becoming a place people want to go for fun, a place they choose to spend their weekends. And when that happens, property values follow. Then there's the brand new Prosper Arts District. This is a huge deal for the vibe of the city. We're talking about boutique cafes, small amphitheaters, art galleries, and local events, something that Prosper has definitely been missing here in the past. All designed to give you that lifestyle feel that buyers crave. It's not just about the house anymore, it's about the whole experience of living here. And if you look over at the 380 corridor, it's exploding with value right now. H-E-B is already anchoring the area, which in Texas, let's be real, it's a game changer. It is the all-star of grocery stores. But on top of that, we've got 2 brand new hospitals going in. That's not just a boost in convenience, that's long-term infrastructure growth. It adds major peace of mind for families and gives investors confidence and stability in the area. These aren't just small upgrades, they are kind of changes that create walkable charm, attract top-tier buyers, and set neighborhoods up for the appreciation for years to come. Homes located within a mile of Class A retail or hospitality, national data shows appreciate 8 to 12% faster. They also sell about 20% quicker on average, and townhomes and lower maintenance homes in these areas, especially walkable spots, will see the sharpest gains. If you're thinking long-term resale or just something that holds value and minimal upkeep, get in early in one of these hubs before it gets fully built out. That's where the equity builds quietly and fast. All right, let's talk about infrastructure now. I get it, it's not the sexiest topic, but honestly, it's one of the biggest drivers in long-term equity and appreciation, especially in the high growth areas like this. Roads, tollways, utility expansion, these are all quiet wins that make massive differences in land values and builder interest. Without infrastructure, none of this or these shiny objects even matter. And the good news, North Dallas is getting all of it. Let's start with US Highway 380. This road is currently one of the biggest complaints I hear from families moving here. It's congested, it's frustrating, it's a stop and go highway, especially during rush hour, and it's just not fun. But that's changing in a big way. Right now, US 380 is undergoing a $1.6 billion expansion that's going to add capacity, reduce traffic, and completely improve access through Prosper and McKinney. And hopefully it makes it easier for me to show you homes in the middle of the day. This is a total game changer for daily life and long-term values here in this area. Over in Celina, the city is in the middle of a $4 billion wave of public and private infrastructure investments. We're talking about upgrades to roadways, expanded utilities, high-speed fiber optic internet, and even updated town square and public spaces. That's not just growth, that's intentional planning, and it's setting the stage for Celina to go from rural to regional powerhouse. And then you've got massive mixed-use projects like the West Gateway Entertainment District and the Choate Parkway development. These aren't just retail centers, they're high-density lifestyle zone designed to blend mobility, walkability, and entertainment. With the new tollway intersections and the connector roads being built all around them, these areas are going to become some of the most sought-after corners of North Texas. So while infrastructure may not sound that exciting on paper, it's the backbone of everything coming next. And the reason this market still has so so much room to run. TX data shows that homes within 5 minutes of new limited access highway interchanges appreciate 15 to 18% within 2 years of the interchange opening. That's not just speculation, that's real documented growth. So if you're planning on holding on to your home for a long time, whether you're living in it or using it as a rental, proximity to new infrastructure projects is one of the smartest moves you can make, especially if you're near future tollway entrances or the new town square. Once these doors open, prices tend to spike. Here's some things that I recommend. Watch for milestones. Builders raise prices at very specific points: when a golf course opens, when major retailers sign on, when the city approvals hit the green light. You want to buy before those key moments if you can, not after. That's when everybody else tends to rush in. Target early phases in mega developments. If you can grab a lot or a spec in the first 10 to 15% of homes in a master plan community like Legacy Hills or Mosaic, you're getting in at the sweet spot. By phase 3, most of the deals are gone and prices have climbed. The good news is we've got a lot more negotiating room right now than we have in years past. So you want to use builder incentives while they're still around. Right now, builders are still offering crazy deals, interest rate buydowns, designer upgrades, and anything you need to basically get you into that new home. But that won't last for long. Once they see demand picking up or the commercial districts start to open, they tend to pull the incentives away from you, and it happens every single time. In just the past few weeks, I've been able to use these incentives and these deals to our advantage. I've actually taken 2 different families to neighborhoods that they didn't think they could afford, but we actually got them a much lower interest rate, up to 2 points as far as that goes. So if standard rates are at almost 7, I got them into the 4s, and then we saved them tens of thousands of dollars in closing costs, and we were able to negotiate $30,000 to $80,000 off of the price of the home. So I was able to get them into a neighborhood that they didn't think they could afford at a lower payment than they would have had in the cheaper neighborhood that they didn't really want to live in, but they were going to settle for. So 2 happy families, and that's just a few of the stories that I've dealt with just here in the last couple weeks. So it's actually super fun to work with buyers again, because we are in a market where the ball is in your court. But if you get your timing wrong in this market, it could easily cost you tens of thousands of dollars in missed equity and inflated prices. I've helped hundreds of buyers make smart strategic moves in prosperous Celina and across North Dallas. If you want a second set of eyes before you buy, I would love the opportunity to work with you and help you make the best decision for you and your family. Buying a home can be stressful, but I'm here to make it fun and exciting again. So remember to give me a call, shoot me a text, or send me an email, and I would love to help you and your family make a smooth move to Dallas. Hope to see you around town.